Welcome, everybody, to the lending report for week ending February 9th, 2024. Already into the second month of the year, going by pretty fast, but it's Super Bowl Sunday. Always exciting and sad at the same time. Sad because the football season is officially over, but exciting because it's the Super Bowl. Don't know about you. Be happy to hear that. I'd love to hear who you're rooting for. I'm rooting for the 49ers simply because they are part of my division, and I would rather have a team in my division win than the AFC. I will endure and put up with the 49er fans next year as I have to sit next to them in SoFi Stadium. Just because they're within my division. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. So go 49ers. This week, what has been in the news? Let's start with appreciation, getting some of those final numbers for December coming in. CoreLogic reporting December down 0.1%, but Black Knight up 0.1%. Brought that to you last week. FAFA, Case-Shiller not reporting yet, but I'll bring those to you as soon as they're available. But you can see right now, year over year, trending at about 6%. Probably going to fall somewhere in there, which is much better than what the expectations were and what the naysayers have been saying all year, that the market's going to crash. Not going to happen, people. Just not enough inventory out there to meet the demand that will continue to support home values. Now, one thing I have not done is brought you the Denver market stats very often, and I will do a better job of that in 2024. I know that's probably of more interest for you. But you can see their December stats are out showing that the average sales price in Colorado is $653,000. I should amend that and say this is really for the Denver metro areas. We're talking about Douglas County, Jefferson County, Denver, Adams, Broomfield, those core counties that make up most of the purchasing area. So very high relative to what the national average is. We can see our month supply is at 1.88. In a normal market, it should be closer to 4.6. So very low and nothing to suggest that's going to change. Builders just can't keep up with the pace. Sellers not motivated to sell, if at all, if they're considering it right now. And then you can see the pace of listings and new listings and sold listings a little bit slower year over year, but still good, and taking 45 days on market to sell right now. So a little bit slower, and I think that's just because a lot of uncertainty with what people want to do with the interest rates, if they want to purchase or not. This week also got mortgage applications showing that purchases were down 0.6%, very minimal change. But interestingly, refinances up 12%. So there is a spark in interest in people looking to refinance. I know I just did a cash out refinance, saving my borrowers quite a bit of money. So whether those are predominantly rate and term or cash out, hard to say, but I would probably lean towards cash out based on what our knowledge is with the amount of debt people are carrying right now. Jobless claims, the initial claims down 9,000 units week over week. And did I say initial? Yeah, initial down 9,000, continuing down 23,000. Interesting because that's a flip-flop from what we had the last week where those numbers were up quite a bit. The Fannie Mae Home Purchase Sentiment Report came out, and I don't usually report this to you, but I am this time because it is saying that 83% of buyers are waiting for interest rates to come down before they purchase. And I share this with you because I brought this to you time and time again and said this ad nauseum, that if you are waiting, this here is your competition. This means all these people waiting are coming into the market at the same time that you will come into the market, which means more competition, and that will drive home appreciation up even faster. So again, still a really good time to purchase if you are considering it and you can afford it. Then also today, what was reported, they came out with the 2023 CPI revisions. The first 7 months, nothing was revised really, but in the last 5 months, there were 4 revisions. December numbers were actually revised lower 0.1%. Pretty modest reaction to the revisions on the CPI numbers relative to what we had last year. Much bigger change last year. So it's been a very tempered response to the changes that we've seen. And I'll show you the market right now. We are down 9 basis points for the day. You can see that we continued over the past couple of months, the last month and a half, really, we are trending down in the MBS markets, which means interest rates will go up. It's been a little bit of a rough week. The numbers haven't shifted a lot in terms of interest rates, but the MBS market has been going down, which does drive interest rates up. So still trying to hover around that 7%, but If this trends continues, then expect interest rates to go up a little bit hair by hair each day. I'll continue to report that to you and show you what the MBS markets do. We do get CPI numbers next week, so we'll see how that helps the market, if it does at all. That's all I got for you this week. If you have any questions, please do reach out to me. Thank you for watching. Thanks for liking my videos. I do appreciate that. Share them as you see fit with anybody who might be interested. You might find the information relative to what their plans are in terms of home purchasing or refinancing. Otherwise, have a great Super Bowl weekend, and I will see you next week.